Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. What collection would be complete without the Tactics drawer organizer? We've got these Tactics. I just picked up this as well. That's going to be a bin. That's made by Tactics as well. See? Tactics storage bin. That's going to sit up there, somewhere to chuck all the junk. But I picked this up. Okay. So the reason I picked this up is because there's a lot of screws, nuts and bolts, lock parts, small things like that, being a locksmith. 470 or 478 by 38 by 80 or 806 mil. So 800 this direction, 38 this direction, 47 this direction. Sorry, 80 this direction, 47 this direction, and 30 that direction. So that's it there. And once I take it out, I'll show you more and look at a way to bolt this in. Okay, so halfway mark, I got it out of the box. What I noticed is that with just quickly show you here while I've got it up. That's your mounting there. See those nutserts? So ideally you drill 16 holes or put it on a plate and then secure the plate down. I found another way. I'm going to be bolting it, and I'll probably be bolting through here and doing an L-shaped bracket on the side there. That should hold it. There's not a lot of weight going to be in it. The metal is quite thin. I'm realizing here it's like 2mm metal, or even 1mm metal, making 2mm as like a wall. You know, last time I looked at it, it seemed a little bit more sturdy, but that's the way it is. Came with a box. What have we got here? We've got a couple of feet, and we've got a couple of these round eyelets. A couple of feet. All right, now flick it back over. Sorry, I've got to use a torch. The key system, a little bit crappy. You turn it round, the drawers are locked. You put it back in, the drawers are unlocked. When it's locked, the top one is locked, and the rest are locked. My drawer here, first cab off the rank, broken. Now what holds them in is this little tiny plastic part right here. So really not designed for any type of weight. The other model I looked at, actually, I thought had a shield that came over the front and was like a flap lock. But these ones are actually held in by a bar that slides up and down, and the drawer is not connected, so that's a separate key with a separate key lock down the bottom. The actual floor of this right here, that's as you saw, it's a piece of metal, and I'm going to need to drill a hole through there to get a good fitting underneath. The back wall again is the same type of thing. It's just basically sheet metal, so there's a gap down the back and then you're basically on the sheet metal. It does have handles on the side. It weighs about 36 kilos, and I can quite comfortably maneuver it. So one person can maneuver it, but two people are better. Alright, I'll get it bolted in and we'll take it from there. Okay, so I've bolted it in. So what I had to do is, we have these custom mounts on the iLoad. So what I did is I made up a bracket, and then I used nutserts, which are like pot rivets. They go in and they expand, and then I bolted it in that way and bolted in that way. On that side I've got one down, two into the unit. Let's put that back. On this side here I have two down and two into the floor, if you can see that there. It's a bit dark actually. Let me get a light. Okay, here we go. So two down and two bolted into the floor. I put a couple of screws going backwards as well, but now when I rock it, the whole van rocks, so that's rock solid. I took this case back and I got it replaced. I've got the standard key system working it. I mean, the drawers are quite good. I don't know how long they're going to last, because with weight in it, if this little piece of plastic breaks, the tray will come out. So the original design of these was to have a flap around the front. They had like a flap that came over the front here, and that would lock in, but this one doesn't. So what I'm going to do is probably get some right angle, hinge it on this side and just bring it round, or even on this side here. So I'll probably just pot rivet the hinges on, pot rivet them to the piece of steel or something about that wide, and then it'll go all the way down, and I'll just lock it in. So that way when you walk up to it, you just unlock it, flick it round, because I know the trays are okay, the drawer's good, the framing's good, but the locking system, no, not happy. The bottom drawer as well, that's on a separate key, and that's a little tiny cam lock, so I don't know how long that will last. Overall I'm pretty happy with it. the size and all the rest, and it still leaves a large amount of room in the doorway, so yeah, I give that a thumbs up. It carries a lot, and that's one of the benefits. You want something that's going to carry a lot but not take up a lot of room, and that's what this kind of does. It's loaded, closely loaded. Let's just have a look at how it's made as well. Look in there. Oh, it's a sheet metal, like 1.5 sheet metal. So you put a couple of screws in the back there. 1.5 sheet metal. The rollers on this, yeah, not very impressive, not a lot of weight. Good for small parts, but for what we use it for, we're really going to be pushing it on the line, and I wouldn't be surprised if we push it until it fails. Unfortunately, we need something like this, but you just can't get it. So we had to go for the tactics. We'll be gentle with it and see how long it lasts. Okay, thanks for watching.